Thank you very much, Chair. Allow me to start by thanking the government of Ethiopia for the warm welcome to this beautiful city of Addis Ababa, and to thank the government of Seychelles for inviting Kenya to this auspicious event of the Africa Island States Climate Commission. I am also making my statement on behalf of the CAHOSC coordinator, who is His Excellency President William Ruto of the Republic of Kenya. Excellencies, allow me to congratulate the AIFCC for the high-level events that you held at the Africa Climate Summit and the recognition of the Moroni Declaration in the Nairobi Declaration. And I am here to affirm our support in the implementation of the Moroni Declaration. I also congratulate you for the significant progress that has been made to formalize the governance structure and operations of the AIFCC to oversee its activities. Kenya, through CAHOSC, also adopted a decision to establish the Africa High-Level Commission on Ocean and Seas to better coordinate our efforts in sustainable use of the ocean and deepen our understanding of the link between ocean action and climate change. And we are looking forward for the operationalization and the launching of the commission. Excellencies, we all know the importance of oceans, which form 71% of the Earth's surface and contain 97% of the Earth's water. Over 90% of the world's trade is carried by sea through merchant shipping vessels, compared to other modes of transport, and are the largest biosphere and home to up to 80% of all life in the world, and also generates a huge amount of oxygen. And despite this, we know that the IPCC special report on 1.5% predicts that only 10 to 30% of coral reefs, which are a habitat of several marine species and protect us from coastal storms, will survive in a 1.5 degrees world, and only 1% in a 2 degrees Celsius world. Excellencies, to say that I'm here to give support to the Commission on Island States, I am looking forward to the report that is to be presented tomorrow at the CAHOSC, and there we will look forward to seeing the report and offer more support. And I also wish to take this opportunity to welcome us all to Nairobi for the upcoming UNEA 6 session, which will be running between the 26th to the 1st of 26th February to the 1st of March, where one of the resolutions will be on strengthening ocean and sea governance to tackle climate change, marine biodiversity loss, and pollution. With those few remarks, I wish to end there and once again congratulate the Commission and register our unreserved support. Thank you.
MC, Excellency Minister Tuya, representative of the Chair of CAHOSC, Excellency Minister Joubert, representative of the Chair of IISCC, Excellency Minister of Foreign Affairs of Cabo Verde, Excellency Minister of Foreign Affairs of Guinea-Bissau, Excellencies Ministers and ambassadors, honorable guests, we are really more than happy to have you here with us. And first of all, I would like to welcome you on behalf of the Executive Secretary of the UNECA, Ambassador Claver Gatete, to have this important meeting here in our ECA compound. It's a pleasure for us to host this important meeting because of its uniqueness and significance. The first African island state high-level meeting organized on the sideline of the 37th Ordinary Session of the Assembly of the African Union. Of course, we had several meetings outside, but here this is really the sign that this African Island States Climate Commission has a strong dynamic, and we thank all member states and partners for all the efforts to make this event and this strong dynamic happen. Excellencies, distinguished guests, the high-level meeting follows the recommendation of the Ministerial meeting transitioning to a climate resilient future held last December at COP28 in Dubai under the chairmanship of Seychelles, and building on the Port-Louis recommendation and the Beau-Vallon outcome document to advance the operationalization of the African Island States Climate Commission. The IISCC, chaired by the Republic of Seychelles, is one of the 3 such commissions on the continent. Since the establishment, ECA has been engaged in supporting these commissions, mobilizing resources, providing technical assistance to their member states to make sure that our people are more resilient to the adverse effect of climate change. Last year, we supported the technical and expert meeting held in Seychelles, where the Beau-Vallon outcome document was released to guide the operationalization of the IISCC and the IISCC ministerial event at the African Climate Summit in Nairobi. We have also been continuously supporting IISCC high-level events since COP26. Based on the past partnerships, we will continue to support, of course, the IISCC, and 2 important initiatives will unfold this year. One, collaboration with the Green Climate Fund, and we welcome their presence here. We are working with GCF on a readiness project to provide tailored training to IISCC member states, institutions, and stakeholders, support the development of strategic frameworks, prepare a pipeline of projects for submission to the GCF and other climate funds, and promote knowledge sharing and learning. It's poised to improve the lives of the most vulnerable communities and those most exposed to climate hazard in Africa island states, making them more resilient to climate change threats. 2, support African island states in the upcoming 4th International Seeds Conference. It will be held in May 2024 in Antigua and Barbuda, and review the 10 years implementation of the Samoa pathway in African island states. We expect to launch the report of this review very soon. So I wish you all fruitful deliberations to advance the operationalization of the IISCC and finalize the annual report to be presented to the African Head of State and Government during the meeting of the Committee of African Head of State and Government on Climate Change. We reassure you of ECA's readiness to continue being a reliable and enduring partner of the IISCC. Thank you very much for your time and for your attention.
It has been really invaluable for helping us make progress under the Commission. And without that kind of support, I don't think we would have been able to make that much progress in such a short period of time. We have to remember that all that has been talked about in the presentation has happened within a period of 7 months. So all of these things have happened over a very, very short period in a very condensed period of time. And a lot of people have been actively working to make it happen. And coupled with that, we have the results of the engagement with UNECA that have been happening in parallel. And it just shows that within 7 months, we can achieve so much compared to many other programs where it takes years for us to achieve only a few targets. So for us, we are quite satisfied with the achievement so far, but it's not up to me to say. I think I would leave it to the member states to actually give us their impression of how they see things, and also understand their comments on the way the IACC should progress. So for our session, this session, we would like it to last for about 30 minutes. We would invite member states to comment on any item that have been presented by the representative of Indian Ocean Commission, Gina, and also tell us what are your key messages that you would like us to carry forward as the chair of the of the AICC, and also the messages that you think should be relevant to the group as we move forward into the SEEDS conference. Of course, later on there will be a presentation on some of the recent engagements that's been done to narrow down our positions when it comes to the SEEDS conference, and also any other comments on how you see this partnership developing and how you see this commission taking shape into the future.